Protesting. Okay, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Alhamdulillah wassalatu wassalam ala Rasulullah. I spoke about Palestine, yeah? And I said, look, we need to go back to Quran and Sunnah. Protest is not a solution. Okay, it's not a solution. People say, are you saying if someone attacks Palestinian in Palestine, he should go back to Quran and Sunnah before defend himself? No, I'm not saying that. You defend yourself. However, if you don't have the ability to defend yourself, and you know they're going to kill everyone in the city, then what you do? Follow the story of the prophets. Did you know, my brothers, may Allah bless you all, likewise those who are watching, I'm going to ask you this question. There were 3 prophets of Allah. They lived under occupation of one empire. And they were oppressed, their people were oppressed in that city. And they never fought against the occupiers. Who are they? These 3 prophets. Huh? No, Yusuf. No, 3 prophets, same time they lived. These 3 prophets lived the same time under occupation in one city, and they were never ordered to fight the occupiers, even though the occupiers were oppressing them. Now these guys who say Shamsi, he doesn't want people to fight, he doesn't want to defend themselves, now according to you this prophet must be cowards. Who are they? Jesus, John, and Zachariah. Isa wa Yahya, they lived under the Roman Empire. The Roman Empire took over AL-AQSA, Palestine, and who lived under them? So why they weren't ordered to fight? They didn't have the ability. They didn't have the ability. Musa alayhi salam, he lived under the occupation. He lived under the tyranny of Pharaoh. Even the Bani Israel said to Musa alayhi salam, they said he used to torture us and punish us before you came to us. And now you came to us and he's still doing it. What did he say? He said, فَاصْبِرُوا, be patient. فَالْعَاقِبَةُ لِلْمُتَّقِينَ. So according to his people, Musa must be coward. Because he's going to tell him, Musa, he's there getting tortured, you tell him be patient? That's why, wallahi, a lot of these people protesting, if you ask them how Allah dealt with Musa and Pharaoh, they have no clue. Literally, yesterday my friend, he works in central London, he told me some people that were protesting, they were drunk. Yeah. Ma'ruf. Now when you speak out against it, they say no, now if you fight for your house, you die as a shaheed. But now if you know, that's why in Mecca, Allah commanded believers to withhold their hands. What does it mean? Do not fight. But they were oppressed. Sumayya was killed. Ammar ibn Yasir, his mother was killed in front of him. According to these guys, Ammar ibn Yasir must be a coward. How is he going to be walking in Mecca? He sees the guy that killed his mother and his father. Did he say a word to him? And why Prophet Muhammad didn't say nothing? Why is he not telling them to fight? Prophet said, be patient. But now if you say, they say, no, you must be working with the Zionists. That's what they're saying. So Prophet according to must be working with Quraysh. People getting tortured, Prophet said, be patient. Allah sent the Quran. Why? Because Islam is not a jungle. Islam is, that's what I always say, Islam goes in line with the sound reason, natural inclination. Yeah, free your country, but there is a way. We cannot even free shaitan from ourselves. How are you going to free your country? Understand? The best example, Algeria. French occupied Algeria for 132 years. 132 years. What happened? Abdul Hamid bin Badis, Bashir Ibrahimi came to Algeria. They would study, they came back, and they want what they said. They said, look, you people, you need to learn Islam. Because we Muslims, we cannot gain victories except by Islam. But does it mean that just Islam, correct belief, also by weapons? But in our time, how are you going to buy a weapon from people that are fighting against you? They're not going to give you the best weapon. Understand? That's a logical way. So we Muslims, we need to, when we say go back to Quran and Sunnah, we need to know how Allah dealt with the people. Understand? What is the teaching? Allah bring us a victory, no doubt. Understand? And our brothers and sisters have been oppressed. You know, those people been, the Zionists are killing the Muslims there. No doubt about it. Understand? But leave emotion aside. You know, emotion, leave it aside. You go to people protesting, shouting. I can show you a video. Brother sent it to me. Women and men dancing, playing drums. I saw that 2006. Brother said it was happening yesterday in central London. And you know what I said, mashallah, they get ready to overpower the Yahudi, the Zionists. With jumps and then hey, leave emotion aside. Let us be realistic. إن الله لا يغير ما بقوم حتى يغيروا ما بأنفسهم. Allah doesn't change our state, and doesn't mean I'm saying if someone attack you right then and there, you're gonna say wait, let me read the Quran. I'm not saying that. Defend yourself. But now if they're coming to attack the whole city and they're gonna destroy the city, then there's nothing after that. So what you do, you can, as Imam Al-Bani said, try to make hijrah. Hijrah doesn't mean you give the country, like Prophet Muhammad did, made hijrah, then came back. Musa alayhi salatu salam left the country, you know, with him many prophets and messengers. But the problem, ikhwan, my brothers, and those who are watching, the problem with us, wallahi, we are far away from the Quran and the Sunnah, no doubt. This is a reality. This is our reality. The biggest protest happened in Britain against the invasion of Iraq, 2003. 3 million came out to protest against it. What happened? They still went. They still went. You see, that's a reality, you know. So we have to change our situation. Now we have to change our situation, and we have to look into to our affairs. Yes, the Muslim countries should help Palestinians. No doubt they've been oppressed. They should help them with everything. But I don't understand. Some people say, "Where is Saudi?" This is the same guy. He's Saudi, the kuffar. If they're kuffar, why are you asking for them to help Palestine? Doesn't make any sense. He said they are Yahud. If they're Yahud, how you ask them to help the, you know, the contradiction. Because people live in a dream. Like I advise everyone to go listen to the Imam Al-Albani's conversation with this guy who wants to go and do jihad in Palestine. He was speaking to him. He said, "You people live in dreams." Even Algeria, when a man came to him, he said, "We won the election." He said, "You never won." The woman said, "Oh Sheikh, I'm in Algeria, you are in Jordan, we won. The Muslims won." He said, "No, you haven't." What happened? Sheikh Albani was right and she was wrong. They didn't. Why? Because the ulama, they speak with Quran and Sunnah, with wisdom. That's why when the ulama, Sunnah in Algeria, Abdul Hamid bin Badiz, Bashir Ibrahimi came and they spoke with Quran and Sunnah, what happened after that? 1952, the revolution that started against the French, a lot of them were from the students of the ulama Abdul Hamid bin Badiz, you know. But after, there's a problem when you have parties. In Palestine, there's parties. Hamas, Qassam, so and so. But if everyone's fighting to defend the deen of Allah, to defend the land, why don't you unite? What happened in Afghanistan, my brothers? What happened in Afghanistan? We kicked out the Soviet Union. What happened after that? We started killing each other. Why? Because there's parties out there, they're not doing it for Allah to free the land. They're doing it for their own party. They want a power, they want the chair. That's why Imam Albani, he said no. First, rectify ourselves, you know, because the enemies always, they have more weapon than us. However, for the history will beat them. Why? Because of Iman. Because of Iman, and Iman has to be based upon knowledge, not based upon emotion. You don't expect to free Palestine. You cannot I cannot free myself from shaitan, and you cannot free yourself from shaitan. وَمَا رَبُّكَ بِظَلَّامٍ لِلْعَبِيدِ. Your Lord does not oppress his servants. But what they want Shamsi to say to them, go out, shout, crazy, do everything. I'm not going to tell you that. I'm going to tell you what Allah said. And tell me what the question I'm going to ask those guys who say because you want to be coward. Musa was a coward. Musa, people were getting killed in Israel. Even the Bani Israel is the Quran. They told him. May Allah guide us and guide them. And we, of course, we pray to Allah aid our brothers in Palestine. You know what this terrorist governments are doing, no doubt, is a crime. Killing innocent children, killing innocent people. You know, no doubt about it. And we have to raise awareness that the crime they're doing, but not with showing pictures and videos, because showing pictures and videos is going to weaken the hearts of the believers. Okay, you know, don't do that. You know, but also raise awareness by going back to Quran and Sunnah.